Sorry, guys, it froze up. I mean, everything just went. But Malik, sorry, I thought you were actually somebody else. If something happened with your mom that was being looked into and you had a case going, I feel like you're gonna hear something soon and it's gonna be good. So, hang in there, Bubba. Your mom's always with you. They don't go very far. Anyway, sorry about the interruption. I don't know what happened. But yeah, energies have been crazy lately. I think Mercury's coming out of retrograde soon. Boo-hoo. Alright. Well, as far as energy goes, here in the recent past, towers everywhere. We're clearing out some of the old shit. Seeing what's good, seeing what's not, seeing the truth. And we're walking away from what's not. Alright? This is what's going on right now, guys. So hang in there. It's going to be up and down roller coaster. And me with like past CPTSD and shit like that. Oh, ooh, I can't take it. But High Priestess, we know about her. That's me. See, right? Oh, High Priestess. Can you see her on there? Oh, yeah, probably not. Hi, Alex. How are you, honey? Are you doing well today? I am hoping people are happy. I'm feeling pretty good today. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's time to rise and shine. Ooh, Hierophant. Ooh, I'm liking it. I like it. Yeah, okay. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I think you're going to be better than okay here pretty soon. I don't know why. I think something's going to come in for you, sweetheart, pretty soon. Okay is good. Especially right now. I'm okay too. But every day is another day to do it again a different way. Or if it works for you, the same way. But it's funny because sometimes things that seems to be not working is actually clearing the way. Something that it's clearing something that's not true to you. Yeah, we're still unloading some shit, guys. We're still unloading some shit, alright? We're still sorting through some of our emotions, passions. We're still unloading some shit. It's okay. Unload that shit. King of Cups is a very balanced energy in the upright. And he knows all about that head and heart coat. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I hope this doesn't freeze again. I'm so sorry, you guys. But he knows all about that mind and heart coherence, which, yeah, people are going to start making choices. They're going to quit being confused on this. You guys, this stuff is really easy. I mean, understanding the difference between your ego and spirit is really easy once you think about it. And understanding when your mind's talking and when your truth is talking. Because the divine will always want everyone to win. Always. As long as you don't, like, break contracts and... You betcha, sweetheart. As long as you don't break contracts or things like that and hurt people. And that's the thing about everybody wins, you know. Life is a flow. Things have to be made right. One way or another. If you can't make it right with one person, make it right with another. But make sure you're making it right for the collective and not enabling bad people. This is very important right now. Enabling bad people is a bad thing because there's enough bad people out there. You are not helping if you are enabling. And by bad people, I don't mean that they're bad. I mean, okay, that sounds judgy, but I mean, they're not good inside. They're not good with themselves. They're imbalanced. They're unhealed. They do more damage than good. We really want to focus on the ones out there really trying to raise the collective, help others be strong for the collective. You know, the divine outcome is everybody wins. Keep that in mind. And I'm going to say right now, too, if you ain't in it to win it, don't step up. If you ain't in it to win it, do not step up. But, because, and again, by that I mean spirit. Because going through that up and down, in and out phase reflects in our lives, you know, as long as we're good here. All right, we got the Emperor, Temperance, Two of Wands, Eight of Cups. Are you trying to decide to walk away from something, Alex? Or thinking about walking away from something? Maybe because of financial concerns? Or imbalance? Okay. Hang on just a sec. Let me spread these out a little. Well, we have the Emperor energy here, which can be a very good thing. But with the Temperance Angel right after it, he may be a little egotistical. Now, a little, a lot, I don't know. You're there. Because that ego, whew, that's some fucked up shit right there. Oh my God. I got a double Temperance Angel. Okay, this guy may be hard to handle. Is he hard to handle? Are they hard to handle, this person? Or are you hard to handle? What do you... Yeah. He kind of standing in his own way. Mm. Okay, you know you have somebody, well, you're not sure who it is? This could be inside of you then. This could be the masculine inside of you. And this is one of the things that about tarot. Okay? Everybody says, well, how's that happen? Basically, this is spirit talking to you on a one-on-one level. All right? Now, spirit doesn't see masculine, feminine, blah, blah, blah. But the energies, it does. And we both have masculine and feminine within us. So if we have a double temperance angel here, are you the kind of person that kind of are you a go-getter, Alex? Do you know what I mean? Okay. Maybe that's the double temperance. Okay. Well, on this emperor, if this is about you, you're going to start getting some freaking ideas here. All right. And something's going to be like you're in a rest mode right now. Because seriously, temperance came out twice. So there's some trial periods going on. Big time. About money and passions. Ideas. Do you have some kind of ideas that you want to do? Some kind of passion you want to do? This Emperor energy is like standing out, and the King of Wands. And this is major, like, healing. Hi, Helen. Especially with temperance here twice. Do you have something, some kind of idea that you want to bring about, Alex? Something you've been wanting to do? Because this is new. This is like the idea phases in the aces. Well, in that one, it could be somebody else coming in. But if this is somebody else coming in, if this is somebody else coming in, then this person's going to be a little bit stubborn. And that isn't, I mean, with two temperance angels, this is what's getting me. This is throwing me with the temperance angels and this emperor, because there's emperor when okay, it's on the board. The emperor is on the damn board. That means that this energy is possible. All right. Somebody is carrying this energy within them. Now, I think before, and I actually think it's you. So if the next guy comes in, keep your temper. like, have a little patience with him, because I feel like, he may be a little egotistical and a little in and out energy, but I'm getting the King of Wands on him. Yes, you did. Thank you for coming back. Hang on. But I do have the King of Wands on him. All right. Now, the King of Wands kind of reflecting this Emperor energy that tends to be stubborn and a little egotistical. But, dude, all right? Don't look at people as an option. Look at them as an experience, okay? And we'll quit fucking being so afraid of. We'll quit being so afraid of having experiences. Anyway, whoever this is, you guys are gonna like have some. It's gonna be kind of like a muse, you know what I mean? And I'm not really seeing the lovers here. This may be a guy coming in that's gonna be a friend, and you guys are just. And I don't care what they say. You can't have guy friends. It does happen. Only dirty-minded people think you can't have friends of the opposite sex. Sorry. So, if this is somebody coming in, I feel like it's going to be a good thing. But I don't think I don't think you should take it to a level, take your time. Take your time. Because this Emperor energy on the board means that somebody has the ability to influence that heart area, which is what we need right now. Okay, and Spirit's asking you to not be so defensive. All right, make the choice to maybe not be so defensive. Kind of walk away from that energy that makes you feel, out in the cold and a little imbalanced. Put you in this headspace. Did you get in this headspace? You seem to be here. They might. But this depends on you. This is what I'm seeing. Do you tend to be a little defensive when you get kind of like, oh shit? Because do you tend to be in your headspace? Yes. Okay. Well, Spirit's asking you. Temperance out here twice. I'm gonna say, just take 5 and look inside you. That's what this is about. And ask yourself when you start questioning, is this a valid concern? I mean, maybe he didn't pick up the phone. Maybe he was taking and women do that a lot, I've noticed. Oh my God, he's not picking up the phone. Da, 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 da. Which, men don't understand too, that women are constantly doing something. All right, we ain't got time to fuck with you. If your woman texts you or if your woman calls, do not put 20 texts in front of her. You answer her ass, okay? For fuck's sake. That's one of the things that I get, okay, here I am trying to figure out what the fuck I'm supposed to be making or doing or whatever for your ass, and I can't even get a hold of you. Really? That kind of thing. So, guys got to understand that. But we women, yeah, I mean, yeah, we got to quit freaking out just because we don't get that text back right away, or, oh my God, he's away from me for 10 minutes. What's he up to type shit. Do you know what I'm talking about? So there's some defensive energy here that we need to work on, Alex. Just a little bit. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Malik, hang on just a second. Alex, I really gotta say this because I don't know how long he's got. I feel like if there was anything involved with the passing of your mother that was unjust and you're expecting to go to have some kind of legal things going on, it's going to go in your favor. Yeah. And this comes from faith in yourself. You know, you got to have faith in yourself. You got to look at yourself and say, you know what? I'm beautiful. I'm happy. I have a good heart. I want everybody to be okay. You're female. Awesome. Well, I mean, I can't tell by names, that's for sure. And energies, like I said, to me, it's all the same. It says masculine. It actually, we people have taken energy and flow and had to compartmentalize it so it can fight with each other. It's just fucking energy. Seriously. But yeah, if there's something going on with around your mother's death, um, you're gonna hear something soon. Because that could be the justice too. I thought about that when I was thinking about that actually when it froze. I was like, wait a minute, if there's a court case, this is good news. Alex, sweetheart. I kind of get the feeling sometimes you don't feel too good about yourself. That you aren't seeing your beauty or you aren't seeing or feeling your worth. And you know, nobody can give that to you. This is something you kind of have to find for yourself. And that's what this hermit energy is all about. No, you don't. No, you don't feel your worth. Or no, you don't have doubts. Because sometimes, you know, we have that feeling like we should, or maybe this is not defending yourself, not standing up for yourself too. Because there's regrets here, and there's not seeing something. You have doubts. So you don't stand up for yourself. And when you do, finally, do you let things bottle up and then you explode, sweetheart? Is that what? Because, yeah, heavy time. This is a heavy time. Because we as humans, sometimes we just. Good morning, Toya. Okay. We as humans, sometimes we don't understand our value, not only as a whole in society, but also to spirit itself. We feel disconnected, you know, and that's a natural connection. Usually it happens, you know, when we're younger and we end up having childhood trauma. That kind of makes us go, whoa, okay, that hurt. I'm going to do something different here. And then we hardly ever go back to that level. And we really need that innocent, beautiful level. And it's like sometimes those kind of things make us feel so something at that moment, whether it's abandoned or embarrassed or whatever, that it imprints an energy on us. And we have to go back to that sometimes when we're an adult, and we have to look at it. And we have to look at that moment honestly. Because as children, we're children for fuck's sake. Innocent children. There is nothing that we did to deserve any kind of trauma. Number one. All right? Get that shit out of your head. You did not deserve that. Do you think any child would deserve trauma? No, that's kind of fucking insane. But what happens is it forms a little piece of us that we kind of carry around with us for a while, like the rest of our lives if we don't deal with it. But we have to go back to that moment in time, or those several moments, and we got to look at them, and we got to look at that person. Because that person that caused the trauma, they were broken too. Because trauma is past, all right? And we have to accept it. Yeah, what a wonderful gift, right? Like, let's talk about families passing the shit down, like alcoholism or drug addiction or whatever. Those ideals and traits have to be passed down from somebody already damaged. It got passed down to them. And got passed down to them. You know, who knows how long, whatever it is that caused what you're feeling has been going on. But I guarantee you, anything that happened to you as a child was just, if it wouldn't have been you, it would have been somebody else. It wasn't personal. We make it personal when we say, oh, I must have deserved this. Oh, I'm going to carry this around. No, honey, you didn't deserve it. None of us deserve it. Not a one. So we have to go back to that moment and say, this was not my pain. I did not deserve this. And we have to lovingly give it back. Okay, you can heal your entire family line this way. Because when you give it back to the person and explain to them, then they give it back to the next person. I don't care if it's in spirit or not. You literally heal your family line. All right? Anyway. Alex. I think that this person that's coming in is going to be very good for you. And I think you're going to be able to look back and heal whatever it is, you know, when you start having those doubts. I think you're going to be able to look at them and not have that fear come up. Because when you fear, you manifest that. Like, oh my God, I'm worried he's cheating on me. Well, guess what? If you're worried he's cheating on you, he's probably going to end up cheating on you. So let's not support that energy from our trauma. Okay? I think I have. Gage. Hello. Okay. Toya, are you still here, sweetie? All right. And if you need help dealing with some of that, you know, me and Dawn, our links are below in the description. Okay. And is my work trying to get you fired? Gage, why would your work try and get you fired? Why would they do that, man? Gosh, bringing all this worry up in here on a Monday morning. Okay, let me have a drink of coffee on that one, Gage. Damn, that's a lot coming at me at once. I'm ready. Gage's car. Is it gonna get fixed? Oh. Well. Yeah, usually jobs like to have you make it. Oh, yeah. It's important. Waiting. I don't think so. I think something's going on, Gage, where it's time for a change. Spirit is making a change. Yeah? Have you been looking for other job yet? Because that's what I'm seeing here. You should, yeah, and, the Empress is here and death, so, okay, I'm just gonna ask you, do you tend to have a hard time when you work at places because it's like, people get jealous or something? Or could do things seem pretty easy for you? I mean, yeah. Well, this is kind of about. All right. First of all, I feel like you need a different job because if you feel like that, nobody needs that shit. And most companies make you feel like a number, right? And here's the thing about companies and jobs, guys. All right. There's a million sucky. Okay, every time they make you feel like a number, like well, you ain't nothing, you can just go. And it's like, fine, I'll go. Cause just like you think I'm just a number and I can be replaced in a minute. So can a sucky employer. There's a million of them out there. So, hi, Tori. And that's what I'm feeling like. There's a million other employers out there. Just find the right one. But I think you're going to be guided. So go look. Okay. I think your answer would be no, and you need to change your job, sweetheart. Good morning, Tori. And tone back that awesome energy some when you go to the new ones. All right? Fuck up a little bit. Oh, yay. Your ex got out of jail. Oh, wait a minute. You're welcome, Gage. Just move, man. Don't worry about all that shit because it doesn't even seem like it's worth it. But yeah. Spirit says change, so that's what I got for you. Your ex. Yeah, okay, that's what I was saying. Is this a good thing? Well, how long's he been there? Because there might be a change. Yeah. And this might be a change in you. Yeah. Because here, Tori, I'm just going to tell you, sweetheart. With your energy, I have the Magician, I have the King of Cups, I have the Knight of Swords, I have Death, I have the Fool, and the Page of Cups. And this is telling me you can do whatever the fuck you want. Literally. you have the balance between the mind with the King of Cups upright. You know, that's a balance between the heart and mind. He's a little manifester in his own mind. And then with the Magician right there, Tori, did I not tell you this? Watch your mind. Because look. This guy, this action is facing the two magician guys over here. Yeah, he is. Yes. Well, I'm confirming it, and it's saying, you know, watch what you think about, because this guy is your shit. This guy is your action, all right? And he's facing these two. This guy is the worker bee. He's getting his orders. You understand? By what's in your mind, he's getting his orders. And these two, what's in your mind? Be careful. Change your mind. Start again. You know what's in your cup, sweetheart. You know what's in your cup. Start that cycle. Magician. Create change. Yes. Well, I kind of feel like, yeah. But I want you to keep in mind, okay, that anybody that is still breathing has the opportunity to change, all right? There's always that possibility. And here with manifesting, Tori. Hi, Bandana. With manifesting, Tori, if you want to manifest like a better father for your child, send him that energy. All right, you have the ability to do that. Support that energy. Like, think good thoughts and possibilities and things like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean you got to get back together with him. Doesn't mean anything like that. It just means send the positive energy for a balance for everybody. I am doing well today. Happy Monday. I'm having my coffee and saying hi, checking in. Good girl. Yes. Yes. And, you know, I had issues with my children. Love you too. And when I was young, or when I was younger, I had kids, and me and their dad, well, he was gross. I'm just, I can't. This was me not understanding my own worth. You know, I was thinking, Pentecostal preacher's son. Okay. I should be safe there. Oh my God. I can't even tell you. My experience was not good. But I had 3 children with him anyway. Yeah, he was a meth addict. Oh, yeah, everything you can think of. Oh my God. And he somehow ended up with the kids. So, I tried to be nice. And I tried to, but yeah. I kind of told him my opinion after a while. Because I was one that said, you know, you got a brain, kids, use it. You're around your dad more than I am, and anybody can change. But yeah, you know what could go wrong. Just let me know if anything is wrong, and we'll work on it. Yeah, well, everybody feels pain, and it's not about the pain, all right? It's about our idea of it. Even though pain hurts. Did Summit move on because he blocked me? Um, I mean, pain hurts, but it doesn't kill us. It doesn't. So I've learned that in a big way. I mean, my mind almost killed me once, and yeah, I did. I ended up with CPTSD, and it took me a very long time to get over that. And it's not something you just get over. It's something that you really have to work at. And Elaine McNaughton, I actually moved through it pretty quickly, but I still have. I mean, still, it makes me crazy a little bit around the edges still, but it's not as bad as it used to be, which one time it put me in a closet. Couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, hurt to breathe. Aw, thank you. Yeah. It's caught everybody hard, man. I was watching Steve Tarot yesterday, and he said he went for a walk, and he walked by like 3 houses in 1 block, and everybody was screaming at each other. I'm like, you guys, it's going on. Just let the shit out, let it flow, and fucking get over it. All right. Ace of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, Hangman, 2 of Cups, Vandana, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. I think we talked about this before. Because this is basically matching energy. There's some kind of truth coming out, somebody feeling out in the cold, getting a different perspective. There's the 2 cups here. Queen of Wands. King of Wands. Somebody's getting a new perspective. All right, let me look here. Somebody's fighting it. He's fighting it, Vandana. Give it time. But this is how it feels like Spirit's saying this is a divine couple, is a divine pair. All the signs are here, outside of maybe the 4 of Wands. But shit, 2 of Cups. Hierophant. Somebody's in the Hangman tree. Alright. Basically is what's going on. He put you out in the cold because he saw the truth. He saw the truth about the soulmate. Oh my god. It's gonna happen. Just relax, woman. There's the 6. I think I told you this last time, didn't I? Didn't I tell you that? Did I tell you that he was like scared? Trying to get a hold of himself? I think you scared him. But yeah, it'll be a minute. It'll be a minute. Because he being a little wussy with his feelings. He caught a feeling. And now he's trying to run away and figure it out. So just be patient. Because it's coming. Oh my god. Oh, you're going to be happy, sweetheart, I'm sure. Aw, thank you, Tori. I'll be here. I try to be here every day yesterday. I don't know if he's unblocked you, but he's figuring things out. He's going to be back. I know that. But you got to give him time. Or you can just, go do your thing, sweetheart. It's up to you. But whoever you were dealing with that put you out in the cold, yeah, that's a soulmate. That was a soulmate energy, Tori, and you are a match. He's thinking, but he's feeling defensive about something. Did you all have a fight? Because you got to him. Yeah, that's the Queen of Pentacles. You got to him. And you made him think. Just let him think, and we'll see what happens. Because there is the Queen of Pentacles came out behind, but I kind of feel like there was a lot of passion in this, and somebody caught feelings, and now they're kind of like, oh shit, what do I do now? Yeah, that's because he caught feelings. Men don't like to catch feelings. They don't know what the fuck to do with them. And half the time, we women who are supposed to be the queens of them, we don't even know what to do with them. So, this is the shit I'm trying to figure out. And I'm hoping you'll help, I mean, we all have our moments. And we all have to, yeah. Yeah, I feel that. But he got feelings. You're going to hear from him again. You are. But what you do with him, sweetheart, that's up to you. All right. But I feel like there was a lot of passion there. And you gotta watch them. Yes. There you go. Do you see how this is playing out? I don't care what sign it is. I don't care. You go through all those readings. It's the same thing, you guys. We need to understand. Oh, there's love. There was the Two of Cups there. He thinks that's soulmate, sweetheart. Here, let me look again about him, okay? He's going inside. He working on his money, honey. He thinking about his money. And he thinking about, well, I got 2 nights here. So I feel like he's a fast mover. He thinks you're marriage material. But I don't feel like he's ready for that. He's trying to conquer the world. But you put him in a timeout. Okay, this man, he doesn't look at things as love per se. He looks at things as more as opportunities and victories. I'm not seeing the cups here. So you might keep that in mind when he comes crawling back. Because with that Two of Cups, he feels it, but that's not his focus. That's why he ran, Bandana. Do you understand? And this is going on all over. Oh, shit. I don't know what's going on with my... Is everybody still here? He loves you. He just don't know what the hell to do with it. But that's still not his focus. Alright? So you need to find somebody that's your focus. That's your equal. That would be my feeling. Good job, Tori. And why would we wait? All right. Why would we wait around for the players when we can have something real? There's good men out there but everybody needs healed. I mean, we all have something. that we need to work on because of society. You know, we let too much shit get into us we don't deserve, and we need to get that shit out. That's why it's important to look at the three of um wands as your ships go out so they can come back in. All right, they got to go out to come back in. It's okay. Let it go. If it comes back to you, it was yours. Yes. Yes. Because if we're living in the past and we're regretting, we're not able to be in this moment. So we have to let it go. All right? Give it, this is what I do. I give it, like, if I go through something really bad, it may affect me for a day or two, but I sit with myself while I'm in that torment and I process it. I don't have a lot to do with people. Last night, I was kind of, when we were recording them, I was still in that process. I'm sorry, Noah. But didn't they say something about antidepressants actually don't work? That it's not serotonin that causes it? But, um, yeah, you might want to look into that. Noah, are you a boy or a girl? Yes. Vandana, I mean, you have beautiful energy. Just watch the passions, all right? Watch, because I will fool you. Yes. I don't feel like I didn't see any really bad intentions, and yeah, he's just one of those that's building his life right now as well. He's focusing on building a foundation for the future. All right. Yes. And let's see, Noah. Okay. Well, shit. Okay. I think part of what's going on with you, and you not feeling motivated, is because it seems like a lot of the things that you've tried to do in the past just hasn't worked out. Yes. Yeah, it's just, well, she can't go back. He's got her blocked. He was wondering, she was wondering why, because she scared him. She may be Queen of Pentacles, but Vandana, I have a feeling you're beautiful. So you did something to him, and it scared him. All right. All right. Noah. Yeah. So I think there's been a few disappointments in love too. But the thing that's standing out in the center of all of this, because equal give and take, you haven't had balanced relationships. I don't feel like you had a a maybe a good example of what balanced is. Okay. Well, right in the center of all this kind of trying to balance, I see you coming to the end of a cycle. Okay, this is depression. This is sickness. This is, every one of those little swords may be things that didn't work out, people that didn't work out, shit that didn't work out. And you're sick of that energy and you're ready to pull these things out of your back. And when you're really ready to pull it out, you see that owl back there? See that owl back there just waiting? Just waiting for you to get up. That owl seems like a familiar. I think you also, I think you also have a knowledge inside you. This owl in the background of this person with the swords is really standing out to me. But, the swords are bad for what we feel like maybe bad ideas or bad this or bad that, but it's not necessarily bad. Just shit that didn't work. All right. So you're seeing all these things that didn't work and you're about to pull those swords out and join that familiar because he's waiting for you to get up. The wise old owl with all the perception. He can turn his head around and around because this is all in you. And you're going to have some new ideas, new beginnings. All right. But you have to, first of all, get the message, get moving, because it gets easier. And no, like I said, I had CPTSD. I lost half my body weight in 30 days when that happened. And Elaine McNaughton, oh my God, she's a lifesaver. She actually works with people with anxiety and depression. Yes, they are. And that's what I see back here on this 10 is waiting for you to get your ass up so we can go boogie, So there's a lot of knowledge in all of these swords. You learned a lot of things in all of these swords. All right. So that's the end of a cycle. You're ready to get moving. It's coming. It's coming. All right. Now, what I want to tell you about you, Noah, is again, you give so much to be accepted. And there is no reason why you shouldn't understand that what I'm seeing here, you should flip that mind switch, all right? You should understand that you need to make people work for you, all right? Make them show their worth. Yeah, it sucks. I did mine without medication, just weed. So, weed and meditation. I refused to take anything that messed with the chemical balance in my brain. Because if it's imbalanced and it happened naturally, I can get it balanced again naturally. So I just did a lot of introvert and introspect because I was psychic already. And a lot of times we have to deal with these things being what we are, the psychic healers. Because we have to see things from such a perspective of understanding, number one. So we end up with a lot of issues if we don't have the mindset going into. Yes, ma'am, you should. You should know your worth. You should. Don't just give until somebody shows that they're worth it. Do not put those pearls before swine. If people do not appreciate it, make sure they appreciate you. Because I did that a lot too. As a matter of fact, I just got out of that. That's healing. Okay. It's coming. It's coming, sweetheart. Just hang in there. Because, see, you're burning off all these ideas that are putting you in bed. This is what's going on right now. All right? This is the Nine of Swords. You're burning off some energy that doesn't belong there. That's what this karma card is. You're starting to see. You're starting to see and heal. Because this up here showed up as the Ten of Swords, which is the end of this shit. Yes. I'm going to say this isn't that bad, what I'm seeing here. Because here's the Fool. This is about healing. Have you tried cashews? Oh, they told me I was depressed. And this is why I don't take antidepressants. They gave me Prozac, right? And my boss came to me and said, Alice, what the fuck is wrong with you? And I said, nothing. What do you mean? What do I need to do? He said, you're acting weird. What do you mean? What do you mean? You know? So I was so fucking slap happy that it was like irritating. And they said, you don't need those things. I don't know who gave them to you or why, but throw them away. That's not depression. You're not depressed. You're anxious and you're worn out. You need to get a little rest, take a couple days off. I pretty much like understood then that doctors are not always good. But you got some good shit coming, honey. Just hang in there. You're gonna get through this. All right? Now what I would like to see you do with depression, this is what I did. Even though I didn't feel like it, I told myself in my mind, yes, yeah, it's showing progression. Let me go. And this is how I did it. Yeah, you're gonna start seeing things here. This is how I got out of mine. Absolutely, because we're going from the Four of Cups, and then you're gonna get the message, and it's gonna actually you're gonna get two messages. You're gonna get an idea. All right. And then you're going to get the messages. And there's the Emperor. All right. Everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay. Yes. And here's how I got my ass out of bed. Because I literally lost half my body weight in 30 days. I was so sick. Yeah. I only took very few of them. And when my boss found out, it was a kind of a hard time. Because I was the administrative assistant to the general manager at the old spaghetti factory, which I love their food. Oh my God. I got up to 220 pounds when I worked there. And I don't see how because I was busy all the time. But what I did, Noah, is I thought about things I wanted to do, get done. And I put it on a list. Okay? And every day, even though I didn't feel like it, some days I didn't feel like it, but it was one step at a time. I picked the ones I really, really, projects I really wanted to get done, and I put them at the top of that list. Because once you start doing, you have to be in the present and not in your head. That's what depression is, basically. Because we're in our head about it all over. It's caused by society and the way that we allow society to program us. And that's what it's from instead of the truth of what's inside us, programming our reality. That's what's supposed to happen. But we have been so fucked in the head that everything's backwards and messed up, and we need to regain that personal power from out here and see the truth of who we are, which is amazing, beautiful, powerful, connected beings. And we're all connected to each other, okay? We are all connected to each other, and that has energy among itself. So, I am going to send beautiful, happy, healing energy to Noah right now. And Noah, I see your light body, and I see it as healthy, happy, and healed. And I am going to be grateful for your healing, and I'm going to carry it with me. Yeah, I see you dancing. Yeah, it's coming, sweetheart. Oh, thank you. We all do. Okay, I'm going to say this again, you guys. I want you to realize something. It's important. You can only realize or see amazing in other people if it actually exists in you. If it doesn't exist in you, you wouldn't be able to see it. You wouldn't understand it. You wouldn't be drawn to it. You know, kind of like beauty. Things are beautiful all over. It isn't about beauty. It's about the people who stop and take the time to appreciate it. All right? Beauty is within. The people who stop and take the time to see that one snowflake that you'll never see again, that says something about you. You know, that's what true beauty is. It isn't about things or objects or blah, blah, blah. It's the people who stop and take the time to notice everything beautiful and appreciate everything beautiful. But it doesn't mean you have to put up with shit from anyone. Do not be anybody's doormat. You do not have to work. If you have to work for people to appreciate you, you are in the wrong place, sweetheart. Okay? That's all I'm going to say. And I'm here every morning trying to be. Yesterday was a bad day, and if I can't bring y'all my very best, I'm just going to stay home and eat some cookies until I can bring y'all my very best. Because times are hard right now, and I'm not going to be this guy. Because I can be this guy. We can all be this guy, trust me. And we do it to ourselves because we steal our happiness, our joy, because of what's in here. Just bring back that trauma from that childhood. Bring back the trauma from that childhood and see it for what it is. Whatever hurt you when you were a child, no, you did not deserve it. No, it's not your pain. Whoever did that to you had that done to them at childhood. If it wouldn't have been you, it'd have been something else. It's energy, it's not personal. Energy gets passed on. So we need to stop that process and let it pass no more. Okay? So when somebody comes at you with, let them. People are healing traumas all over. They have to get it out. They have to honor it. It's the actions you have to watch, though. People can say anything, but when they start doing shit, get the fuck out. Do not be a doormat. Do not be unappreciated. Do not be undervalued. You're all part of a beautiful collective. You are a unique expression of your divine connection. Okay? That's what we're here to be. And we're here to bring that to the world. And we just need to understand that and do it. You know, walk that line. It's not that hard. Be true. Don't tell lies. Don't manipulate. Don't make a victim. Just be honest. Be kind to the kind. Help those that are trying to help themselves. Do not enable people who are doing harmful things to other people. Okay? Watch where our energy is going. Watch where our passions is going. Now, you guys just saw me. Great. Shuffle those like 10 times. Watch where our energy is going. Watch what we value. Here's the two kings popped out. Two of the most magical motherfuckers here. And the high priest. Yeah, you know what that means, right? Yeah. That means that the high priest is here telling you what's inside you. The truth of what's inside you. You have kingdoms inside you. Many kingdoms. Many kingdoms of knowledge. That's how I do what I do. You guys do know I don't need the cards, right? I mean, have you ever watched the live? Sometimes I don't even touch the cards. Dawn, sometimes I'll do my thing, and then Dawn will have the cards over there, and her cards usually confirm what I'm just sitting there saying. So, Noah, guys, our descriptions are in the links below, okay, where you can get a hold of us if you're going through any kind of certain something and you need help getting a new perspective. Shoot us an email or not an email. Well, that works too. Facebook links should be in the description below. Shoot us a message on either Authentically Alice, Dust to Dawn, or the merging of Dust to Dawn and Authentically Alice, or my personal page, Alice Burbaugh. I have an origami pyramid on it, so you probably see me interacting on the other ones. Okay, universal message for Bandana. I already told you what you should do. You should focus on you. You need to start engaging in your life and not worry about him right now. All right? You need to live. You need to get rid of this codependency, sweetheart. You need to understand your value and turn that devil on his ass and get out there and live. All right? You have the 10 of Cups inside you. This is the upside down Queen of Swords. She's not very nice. She can be a bitch sometimes. So the universe is saying curb those fears because this guy is causes this, okay? This is that devil energy that makes us doubt, makes us fear, makes us needy, makes us feel like, oh my God, I can't live without him. Bullshit. You want to ask, Bandana? The universe is saying, quit being a little bitch to your fears. All right? The 10 of Cups is right here. Leave this shit alone. Yeah, you need to, like, alright, usually I don't do this, but for some reason it's saying concentrate on giving to the right people. Again, with this 4 of Cups, sweetheart, you're giving too much to the wrong people. Alright? They need you. Because this queen right side up, she's awesome. She don't take no shit. She's kind of like, yeah. See how she's sitting there like this, yeah? You better not fuck with me. What you got? When you come into my table, Yeah, you bringing me something to consider? It better be worth it. But right now she's upside down. You don't know your own worth. And sometimes you get like, I know, honey, you broke your heart. You broke your heart. Because you would have known, you would have seen that if you would know your own worth. You don't need this guy. You don't need this guy. And they're out there, and they're out there looking for people who don't know their own worth. And the reason is because these kind of people sit around and worry about them when they don't call, or sit around and worry about them when they don't, because these kind of people that don't know their worth. I didn't see a lot of love. That was a soulmate that I saw in your cards. I did not see a lot of cups. I still don't see a lot of cups when I'm dealing with you. All right? Still no cups. And I think part of that is you. Why did he treat you like that? Because you didn't see or feel him coming, sweetheart. He was a player. He's a player. All right? He doesn't want to focus on loves. He wants to focus on having fun. You need to focus, if you want loves, on having loves. But if you focus on out there for men, for other reasons other than loves, then you the player. All right? Do you understand what I'm saying? There's not enough focus on love out there. We need to switch that. All right? People love, but they only letting them go so far because of this. And it's like this. Everybody out there wanting that, oh my God, dying love. But they ain't fucking giving it. Everybody wants it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, but don't ask me. Don't you dare ask me to catch feelings. If I start catching feelings, no, I'm outie. No. I'm gonna start being a bitch. I'm gonna start thinking things, and we end up killing it. Okay? If you're not able to ride or die, then people need to know that at the beginning. If you want to play, play. Right, and that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, we need to focus on the right things. I mean, if you're wanting to get these cups, you got to bring these cups to the table. You can't expect you bringing 1 or 2 cups and somebody sitting there with 10 cups. Why? I mean, think about it. Everybody wants that. Yeah. Well, you let him many times. Yeah, it looks like he made you angry and got your pride up here. Because the 5 of Wands is all about. There was a lot of bickering back and forth and frickin' catty gossip. Da 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 da. Yeah. Hi, Charles. Okay. But yeah, you guys out there looking for love. I'm just gonna tell you right now, okay? If you're looking for that, sometimes you won't know why. And that's okay. It isn't about you, it's about him at that point, and you got to be okay with him doing what he's doing. Maybe someday you'll find out, but you can't make him tell you why. But what you could do is sit back and listen to what I said 5 times. He ain't ready. You ain't ready. There's soulmate there, but you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. He ain't doing what he's supposed to do. So anyway, that's what I got for you, Vandana. Thank you very much. It's been a lot of time on this, so. All right, Charles, Lisa V. Let me see if I missed anybody. We got Noah. And Charles. Hi, sweetheart. Well, there's a lot of reasons why. You know, energy's got to be balanced, and you guys got to be balanced to be able to make a relationship work. Otherwise, there's going to be fear, there's going to be worry, there's going to be non-trust. You don't make each other feel safe and protected. You know, it takes a lot to be in a relationship that works. And if you're not willing to give it, you ain't gonna get it, and that's the way it is. All right, Lisa. Let me get Charles first, and I would be happy to pull some cards for you. Ooh, Wounded Warrior. All right. Well, I'm seeing a little story here. Are you an empath, Cheryl? Because I got this straight up, right out, which is the Wounded Warrior. This is about, you know, walking through the pits of hell. Even though you're through it, and you still got all your wands, you're ready to face it again if you need to. Alright. So, there's been a lot of pain there. Well, there's something going on, and there's something that you've been thinking about, wishing about. I don't know. You may have been spending some time, you know, talking about your wishes over a few pints at the pub. Don't know. But seems like that you've been working on something and it seems delayed. Does that sound familiar? That's something that you've been hoping for, it hasn't came yet. And you're thinking about walking away from the idea altogether. Are you there? Hello, are you there? Yes, yes? Okay. I don't know if that was an answer to what was going on here or... Alright. Well, I kind of feel you... Do you feel stuck, Cheryl? Let me do the Light Seekers. Alright. A little broken heart here. Turning within. Getting back to source. Something about being stuck on some kind of thought. Better times, better days. With this heart here, I think this might have to do with love. A lot of disappointments in love that you're carrying with you. And I'm just going to tell you right now, if you're carrying around these disappointments, trying to find a new relationship, that's not a good idea, because it will fail. If we want our happiness and our dreams come true, that does not exist in another person, all right? You need to take some time with Source. Take some time out. Gain your power, your perspective, okay? Let those towers fall where they need to. Somebody's not wanting a tower to fall here. Somebody's not getting the love. There's a lot of bickering and fighting or feeling defensive going on, a lot of fear. Yet they're not walking away. They're not letting that tower fall. So they can go after their wish. After they recover. Need to walk away. Alright? This is about living in the past, better times, remembering holding on to better times. And it's causing heartache. Because you want those better times back. You want that person back that you knew. But Bobo has left the building, alright? If that person existed that you're fretting about to begin with. You know how this works being an empath, right, Cheryl? Yeah. So, here's my thing. Right now, you're in the hangman tree getting a better, good perspective, hopefully, of yourself and what you're worth. Because that's our biggest problem in love, is people don't understand their worth. We're out there trying to do, work hard and give people things and seeing that as love, but it's not. That's not love, guys. Paying bills is not love. Love goes a hell of a lot deeper than just dealing with the physical world. Because once you get back to spirit, the physical ends up taking care of itself. But you have to trust, leap of faith. Sometimes it's not what you think it is, but it's exactly what you need. Now, in co-creation, though, we have to deal with other people. They affect us. Some of them don't give a fuck if they affect us or not. Okay? So we're all going through stripping all these assholes that's telling us and making us feel like, you know what? We don't fucking deserve that. We don't deserve to be treated like that. We're starting to see that, and we're starting to stand up for ourselves. All right? We're starting to stand up for ourselves. Yes, we all do. Because, I'm going to tell you again, there is something very magical, very beautiful, and very special inside you. It is innocent. It is honest. And notice I didn't say get bad or good, because it's like a little child in a way. And that people say, oh, kids can be mean. What do you mean? They're just being honest about their environment. They aren't meaning to be mean. And this is what I mean about judgment. That kid wasn't meaning to be mean. He was curious. Oh, wait, you're dead. Like, I don't know if you know what the progeria is, where people get old before their time. Like, they could be like 18 and look like they're 90. Well, and usually a little deformed, my kids, when they were very young, I had a 4-year-old, and we met somebody like that, and he went up to her and he looked at her and he said, "Is there something wrong with you?" And I was like, "Oh man, what do I do?" And thank goodness, here I am, mom. I should be over there saying, "You know what, son? No, there's nothing wrong. She just has a different experience than we're meant to have." But that girl was so amazing. And even though my son was honest and she didn't go on the defensive, she understood the curiosity. She understood the honesty. And that's some of the things that we have to work on too, is quit being so goddamn defensive. Let energy flow. Accept it for what it is. Work with it for what it is. Fine. If somebody has some bad feelings on you, let them. But then sometimes the bad feelings are made up, and that's when you need to stand up for yourself, okay? When you don't deserve those bad feelings, that's when you need to stand up for yourself. That's setting boundaries, because people are carrying around a lot of pain from the past. All right? You ain't their mama, you ain't their ex-wife, you ain't whoever and whoever. All right? Do not be abused because of somebody else's weakness, can't handle their emotions, can't handle whatever. Do not be abused because of that. Especially if you have CPTSD or PTSD, because if you're working on that and you go into somebody who is traumatized and has not worked at all and they're unhealed, and that's what I went through yesterday, okay? Because there's still parts of me that's unhealed, but most of the time I do pretty good. I have to stay away from certain energies and certain peoples that set me the fuck off. But outside of that, I do pretty good. So I have to protect my certain energies from being around me. Because of, the way I grew up. And I'm still working on that. I'm not unfuckwithable. We're all in this together, guys. I still have my weaknesses. I still have my owies. And I'm still trying to be here. Okay, I'm going to end on this. We need to walk away from the bullshit. The bullshit that's within us. Some of it goes deep. We all got it. So we can have the world. Look at that world. It's beautiful. We need to go out and get it. Appreciate it and love it, because we love ourselves and we understand that we are supposed to be beautiful stewards of not only this earth, but each other. And that's what I try to do. And that's what we should all do. And I hope this helped you guys. I'm going to get off here. I need to take a break. Blessed be blessed, and namaste. Have a wonderful Monday.